If I'm going to go simple, I'm going to go all in.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people already think you're simple, so, this will just reinforce that.
Fat fucking dumb, ugly idiot.
Would you call me Wiley?
Wiley, you wish you were
Yeah,
Wiley.
I am
the other
Wiley.
thing, my other question, part 2, would you
Yes.
make fun of me mercilessly if you knew that every morning, for every breakfast and every lunch, I ate the same thing?
What was that thing, though?
Breakfast would be oatmeal with
Okay.
fruit in it.
Mm-hmm. With fruit in it?
And lunch would be rice and beans with a side of broccoli. And then a sensible dinner.
Such as?
I don't know.
Swordfish?
No, I don't eat swordfish. It's too
Too dangerous,
scary,
yeah. Oh, no, I don't. Eating the same thing, I wish I could get into doing that. And I probably can. I think there's a bad thing in our brains that tells us, mix it up a little bit. And I don't think you need to mix it up. I think we should be wearing the same clothes, eating the same tasteless, colorless food, and everybody would be a lot happier.
Yeah.
All the decisions made for us.
By dear leader.
No, but I mean, I don't think, especially breakfast, a lot of people eat, people don't eat different breakfasts every day. Most people don't eat breakfast.
Don't say breakfasts.
Breakfasts.
People don't break the fast in the same manner every day.
Right. That would be fine.
Okay. What about these people that eat, non-breakfast food for breakfast?
Like what?
Like shrimp scampi.
That's not true. You've never heard of that. You're just making things up, Tim.
Yeah.
Fake news. Fake news, Tim. People eating shrimp scampi for breakfast. People are eating shrimp scampi for breakfast. Is this a problem?
Yeah, it is a problem.
Okay, well, it's settled. Are you ready to make your next move? You should be. And you should be doing it with Squarespace. No matter what kind of move you're making, you need a website. It's 2017, for goodness sake.
Yeah, what are you, an idiot? You don't have a website?
Yeah. Go to Squarespace. Listen, they've got beautiful award-winning designer templates. So you don't have to start from scratch, Tim. You're not going to have to be typing there 1100110011. None of that. They did all that for you. Templates.
Robots.
No, I mean, don't imply robots.
Machines.
No, talented designers.
Yeah, but they used machines.
These templates have won awards. It's an all-in-one platform, so you can create a beautiful website without having to worry about installing things, patching things. You just sign up and you just go in and do it.
I did it, Tom. You've done it. And
yeah.
You're a dope.
Thank you. It runs all of our websites, our web ring, as it were. They also
Can you create a web ring?
Sure.
Okay.
You can create a web ring with Squarespace. Yeah. I mean, it's probably going to be harder than just creating a nice looking website.
Yeah,
but you
then,
can do it.
It's this other thing has WAV files from Simpsons episodes.
Yeah, because they're that flexible, Tim. Mm-hmm. And look, if you don't know how to figure something out, they've got award-winning 24/7 customer support.
So many awards being won.
Yeah. And they're used by a wide range of creatives, people, and businesses, musicians, designers, artists, restaurants, and more. Listen, if you want to start a free trial today, and you should, go to squarespace.com and enter offer code GUIDE, and you will get 10% off your first purchase.
10% off?
Yeah.
That's unheard of.
Make your next move with Squarespace. So, Tim, once again, go to squarespace.com, start your free trial today. 10% off your first purchase. Even if it's a whole year, you still get 10% off by using offer code GUIDE.
Tom.
Yes.
This week, we're celebrating America.
It's a car sales commercial. Car ad commercial.
It's President's Day, baby.
Yeah. Which is when when dealers are blowing out inventory.
Drug dealers, Tom?
No, car dealers, Tim. Like your local Nissan dealer.
Do you think drug dealers around around President's Day, like name their different strains of drug after president.
You don't have any idea how drugs work, do you?
Yo, I got some of that FDR.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think it wouldn't be FDR. It'd be like, we got that Taft. You'll be getting stuck in the bathtub with this stuff.
That's not a selling point, getting stuck in the bathtub.
No, I think
Smoke this and you'll get stuck in a bathtub.
If it's like, oh man, you'll be so blazed, you won't be able to get out of the bathtub.
That's true. A bathtub is a great place to, like...
to do drugs.
No, to be
Because you're
stuck.
right by the toilet. You can snort cocaine off the seat.
No, you get... Tom,
A great place to be stuck. A bathtub is the last place you want to be stuck.
Why?
Why? Why would you want to be stuck in the bathtub?
Because it's full of warm water.
You could drown. It's not going to be warm forever.
Could drown. What kind of idiot drowns in a bathtub?
What if you're...
I mean, not a baby. I know babies drown in the bathtub, and that's sad. An inch of water even can cause a baby to drown. Everybody, keep an eye on your kid in the
Man,
tub.
I'm going to have to remember this when the midterm elections come up and I have my attack ads against you. Tim says babies are stupid.
No, I'm not
If
saying
they
they're
were smarter,
stupid.
they wouldn't drown in the tub.
No, I'm just saying they're babies, Tom.
Okay.
And they're not smart enough to not drown in the tub.
Yeah.
What are we
was your
talking
point?
about? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Presidents.
No, hold on.
What? Oh.
If you're going to get stuck somewhere, say, would you rather be stuck in a crowded subway car or in a nice warm bath?
What's the circumstance? How long am I being stuck?
An hour.
How crowded is the subway?
Very.
How nice is the bath?
Very.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll...
The temperature of the water, Tom?
Yeah.
Perfectly warm.
You don't... Tim, are you an alien? You don't know what a warm temperature is?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You seem to be avoiding the
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's a comfortable temperature versus what will burn your skin off. What? All right. What if you draw a warm bath, Tom?
Uh-huh.
How warm is that bath?
That bath's probably going to be about 85 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a warm bath. That's not a hot bath, but it's a warm bath.
What's a hot bath?
Think about your own body temperature, Tim.
I can't wrap my head around this kind of thing.
98.6. 6, 7, 6.
Gee.
Depends on the day.
Not really.
Depends on the person.
Maybe.
Anyway, what are we talking about? Presidents.
President's Day.
President's Day.
Tom? Mm-hmm. It's a federal holiday that is celebrated on George Washington, or around George Washington's birthday.
Right, because it's always a Monday?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the third Monday.
Yeah,
in
and his
February.
birthday wasn't always a Monday.
Not to my knowledge.
Right.
But, like, it's so far back, historians don't exactly know the right days
Right.
or
Back
how
then,
they counted time.
Back then, every day might have been Monday for all
Yeah.
we know.
Well, it sucked so much, and
Yeah. We're like, oh, God, what is this, Monday?
yeah, it's supposed to be Monday.
Everything
There's no
sucks.
lasagna today.
Everything sucks.
They didn't have lasagna back then.
Nobody invented phones yet, huh?
Yeah.
Still? I guess I'll read this dusty old book. Book's not even dusty yet. It's brand new.
Brand new book.
Fresh off the printing press. Fresh off the Gutenberg. Off his brand new printing press.
Yeah, and they even have shittier Gutenbergs back then. This guy was all about books.
Yeah.
Instead of like hilarious movies about police academies.
Right. That Gutenberg was all about books. This new Gutenberg's all about Law and Order.
Tom,
He's the
let me
Law
a-
and Order Gutenberg.
Let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
Police Academy.
Yes.
They made how many movies, including Mission to Moscow?
8.
8?
8, I believe. Yes.
They got out of the academy in the first goddamn movie.
Right. Well, but some of the...
Then
Tim,
7/8
no,
of the freaking
a lot of the
franchise is about after the Police Academy. They still call it Police Academy.
Because, Tim, the recruits were the ones that cycled out. It was like the staff of the police academy that stayed the same.
They became police officers.
Right.
Mahoney wasn't like the teacher at the police academy. He was a police officer.
Right, but I'm saying like Mahoney's not in all the movies.
Yeah, but that's just because Steve Gutenberg had a little too big for his
No,
britches.
because he graduated out of it.
They weren't like, oh, please don't come back, Steve Gutenberg.
But that's...
What about Hightower? All right, take the case of Hightower.
Because I think Hightower came back and he was an instructor at some point. You know, that's how they would bring people back sometimes.
How do they do that in real police academies?
What do you mean, how do they do that in real police academy? You're a really good cop. Why don't you come teach everybody else how to be cops?
Well, then you're taking a good cop off the streets.
Actually,
He should be fighting bad guys.
I think it goes the other way. I think it's when somebody's like a bad cop, they take him off the streets. Like, ooh, you've
that's not
killed
a
a
good
bunch
way
of
to
guys.
do
We
things.
gotta have you. If somebody's killed a bunch of guys,
You
as
can't
a cop,
teach other guys.
yeah, then have them be the instructor for shooting. Be like, this guy, he's too good of a shot to be a cop anymore. He's killed a lot of
All right, I don't
suspects.
think we should be.
So now we've got him,
This might be a dangerous-
in the shooting range.
All right.
Well, it is a dangerous topic, Tim. We're talking about guns. But I believe the movies, I know for a fact, the later movies, they focus on like Lieutenant Harris.
Jesus.
Lieutenant Harris, who was...
Philistine.
He was just, he was like an instructor. Him and Proctor, they were instructors at the police
They
academy.
were a bunch of dopes, if you
They
ask
were
me.
a bunch of dopes.
All right.
Anyway, presidents.
All right. Tom, what do you know about the American president? And I'm not talking about the movie. I'm not talking about Michael Douglas.
Okay, so you're talking about the movie Dave.
No, Dave
What?
was a different movie.
Yeah, no, he wasn't
About-
president.
he
He was a
wasn't even the
fill-in.
president,
He was
yeah.
a look-alike, and then the president had a stroke, so they had to bring Dave in.
Was the president alive during Dave?
Yes.
Did he come back at the end?
I believe so. He was like in a coma, but he had fallen into the coma while having an affair, so that's why they had to keep it a
That
secret.
really complicates things, huh?
Yeah, but they didn't want it to be like, oh, check out this wacky comedy about like a president who dies in office, and then we get a used car salesman to come in and fill in for him.
He was a used car. I've never seen Dave.
He wasn't a used. I don't think he was a used car
The only
salesman,
Dave
but there was
I know is my favorite channel in the UK.
Dave. Yes,
Dave.
I don't know if he was a used car salesman. I know there's a scene in the beginning where he's making an appearance, but I think as a lookalike at the big, probably the President's Day sale. To be honest with you,
That would be
Yeah.
a screenwriter's fantasy right there.
right?
Yeah.
The screenwriters. If only I could find a way to make this work.
Yeah. Too cute
is-
by half is what I
A
say.
screenwriter, they're the master of their universe. They can be like, you know what? The hell with it. I'm making this Dave movie start on President's Day.
Yeah.
I know it seems a little on the nose. It's a movie about a fictional president, and it's coming out on President's Day.
That's not how I'd want it to go down.
What?
If the president fell into a coma,
Mm-hmm.
I'd just want the vice president to take over.
I think there was something up with the vice president. I don't think the vice
I'm the
president.
Speaker of the House, Tom. There's a line of succession here. Succession.
But then they would have to reveal that.
Yeah, that's
that-
what I would want to happen. If the president fell ill, I'd want to know. I wouldn't want them to cover that up.
I think it was Frank Langella that was the vice president.
The man from Big? The biggest
The
man
big
from
man.
Big?
Really big man. I think he was. But
Oh,
he-
no, that was Robert Loggia.
yeah.
Sorry.
Uh,
My apologies to the Robert Loggia estate.
oh, you know what it was? It was so they didn't wait till he fell into a coma. It was there was something the president didn't want to go to, so he was like, "Let's get Dave to do it."
Is Dave his brother?
No, Dave was just like a very famous president impersonator. But then
It's like when they got Rich Little to do all those Reagan appearances.
yes, exactly. But
Make
then
references I don't fully understand.
and he was having that affair while Dave was pretending to be him. So that's why he was just kind of stuck.
Okay. Anyway, there are other presidents, real presidents, and we're going to rate them all on our patented complete guide scale.
There should be, you know how like every year there's Christmas movies? There should be President